A man was stripped naked and tied to a bed. Then, a syringe filled with a blue liquid was slowly injected into his body. Soon after, the man writhed in pain as his body began to change abnormally. In no time, he turned into a skeleton, and his bones gradually became transparent, transforming him into an invisible man. However, due to excessive energy consumption, Chiang Ge fell into a coma. The blonde woman gently touched his body, and it even emitted a faint blue electric current. That night, Dame was on duty, monitoring the movements of the invisible Chiang Ge. Suddenly, the duty room door opened by itself, and an invisible hand brushed through her hair, slowly undoing her clothes. Dame was startled awake and realized her clothes had been undone. She called out to Chiang Ge, wondering if it was his doing, but received no response. Looking at the surveillance feed, she saw Chiang Ge was no longer on the bed. As she turned around to search, Chiang Ge returned to bed at the same time. The next morning, Dami told her colleagues about Chiang Ge's actions. As his ex-girlfriend, the blonde woman didn't believe Chiang Ge would do such a thing. Da Shan wanted to confront him, but Dame stopped him, knowing that Chiang Ge was the leader of the experiment. Offending him could ruin anyone's career or even get them expelled from the program, so Dame had to swallow her anger. Later, Jaime went to the restroom but suddenly sensed someone behind her. She turned to check, but no one was there. Just as she was about to squat, she heard water sounds, checked the urinals, but found nothing. Afterwards, she used a thermal imager, and after a week of seeing nothing, finally dared to relieve herself in peace. A series of incidents put everyone on edge. Fortunately, the next day, they planned to inject Chiang Ge with a restorative serum to bring him back to normal. The orange-red serum was injected, and as it flowed through his blood into his brain, instead of recovering, Chiang Ge became agonized and dangerous, almost dying. With everyone's effort, they saved his life, but failed to return him to a normal state. This twisted his mind further. He dressed, put on a hood, and fled despite the team's attempts to stop him. When he returned home, by chance, he saw a blonde woman in the neighboring building undressing.